This is not the spring market that a lot of people were hoping for, let me tell you. So I'm gonna give you three main takeaways for the housing market basically so far from what we've seen in the spring. First of all, sales are down 28% below the 10-year average. Secondly, total inventory or houses sitting on the market is almost 50%, 47.6% above the 10-year average. And thirdly, prices basically haven't changed. Sellers, are starting to feel the squeeze of the downward pressure of, the lack of sales and the inventory stacking up. We did see a decrease of like 1.8% across the board in prices month over month. So as inventory stacks up and as sales, continues to not be very strong, I think we'll start to see prices start to kind of roll over and decrease a little bit. Obviously, there are still some places out there, that you see, they get listed. Within a week, they're gone for asking or over asking. It totally depends on the product, right? So it's a bit of a tricky market to navigate. And I think if you're thinking of buying or selling, having professional advice from someone who is in it every day is very important. So feel free to reach out if you're thinking of buying or selling. Happy to help you. I think what's happening right now is just buyers have too many options, and so when you've got too many options, it's almost hard to choose. It's like, you've got 4 places that you went and saw, they all work for you, and they're all, seem to be slightly motivated to sell, and so potentially there's a deal in all of them, and then what ends up happening is buyers are choosing none of them. So yeah, it's funny right now. I think honestly there's just zero urgency, and the buyer sentiment is pretty low. And as we continue to kind of roll through the summer, we'll see what happens. Do we have kind of like the typical spring market happen later on in the summer months? We'll see. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much for watching.